Good morning, students. In today's session, we have to start with markup and markdown account. I will start directly with today's concept, markup and markdown. Reason is very simple, because day after tomorrow we have to start with incomplete records. That is single entry. So, students, I need some time for basic concepts. Friends, we will directly move to today's concept, that is departmental accounts, markup and markdown. So come to illustration number. Now understand. This question is revised in new study material. So in this material, we have revised markup markdown concept. First, I'm going to read it because in previous study material, it was some different answer. So friends, what is markdown and markup? Understand the concept. It's very easy. Markdown, as name suggests, markdown means, suppose if my normal expectation to sell any product is 20% above its cost. So my cost is 100 and my invoice price is 120. But due to some problems, lack in demand, might happens that your product of rupees 120, it might comes down and you are selling it at rupees 115. So what is markdown of your product? Markdown is rupees 5. Markdown is rupees 5. So concept is very simple, that you are selling your product at not at rupees 100, but you are selling it at cost plus invoice, cost plus some percentage, that is 20%. And it might happen that your selling price may come down by rupees 5, and which is called as markdown. I hope you got the concept of markdown. Markdown means it is reduction in the selling price. Or it might happen that you have stock and you have not sold those goods. So if you have stock of that that type of stock, suppose on which your value is coming down, it's called as opening stock or closing stock markdown. Okay, so opening stock and closing stock may markdown, might be your sales markdown, might be your purchases also markdown. Okay, so this is a concept of markup and markdown account. You will record your goods not at 100 rupees, but you are recording it at 120 only, and your loading on that goods are cancelled in account of markup. So whenever you are buying 100 rupees ke goods, so 100 rupees on the debit side, and you will write it on the credit side. Sorry, normally our trading account, it is 100 rupees on the debit side if you purchase goods. But when you open markup account, in that case, stock will be recorded at invoice price, that is 120, and your markdown will be rupees. Markdown is afterwards, but you will cancel loading. In which account? You will cancel this loading in markup account. So markup account is nothing but it is loading account. Loading on your goods. Loading means you don't have to show it to your other departments that your cost. In that case, you are going to cancel that loading. It is called as 20 rupees. एक बार हिंदी में एक्सप्लेन कर देता हूँ पूरा का पूरा. So बेटा, what is markdown and markup concept? Markup मतलब क्या? मार्कअप का कॉन्सेप्ट ये है कि भाई मैं 100 रुपए के गुड्स किसी को 120 पे ट्रांसफर करता हूं. अभी 120 रुपीज पे मैं जब ट्रांसफर करता हूं, इन दैट केस इट माइट हैपन दैट कि ऐसा हो सकता है कि कुछ कंडीशंस के वजह से आपको 120 जो मन चाहे वो प्राइस नहीं मिला, इसीलिए वो प्राइस आपको डाउन करना पड़ेगा. सो यूर एक्सपेक्टेशन ये 120 रुपया होना चाहिए, बट 5 रुपए से वैल्यू आपको बेचना पड़ेगा 5 रुपया डाउन करके. सो जो आपके एक्सपेक्टेशंस के नीचे प्राइस होता है, इसको हम लोग बोलते हैं मार्कडाउन कॉन्सेप्ट. हम लोग इसको क्या बोलते हैं? इट इज कॉल्ड एज मार्कडाउन कॉन्सेप्ट. आई होप नाउ यू आर क्लियर विद दिस कॉन्सेप्ट. वेरी गुड मॉर्निंग टू ऑल ऑफ यू. यस, मुक्ता जी ने सबसे पहले आज भेज दिया था. महादेव भारद्वाज, रितिका, गुरुवंश, तनिष्का, अंकित नए स्टूडेंट्स हैं. लास्ट टाइम मैंने एक होमवर्क दिया था, बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट्स ने वो होमवर्क किया नहीं होगा, किसी ने किया होगा. आपको मैंने टाइम लगा के सॉल्व करने को बोला था. इन लास्ट सेशन आई हैव गिवन सम होमवर्क एंड आस्क्ड टू राइट timings of your answers. Okay, so timings, maximum time which is required. Yes beta, have you completed the homework? No. Haji. Okay, so homework timings are: first question maximum 2 minutes, second question might be 10 to 12 minutes, 15 minutes to 13 minutes for third question. So maximum timing, yes, if you ask me maximum timing for your homework, it is 1.5 hours. But many students, they neglect these all things, and they are not understanding why it is important that you solve this each and every illustration by using tick tick easy technique, that you will understand after exam. Those who are not very serious about their studies, if you want to pass in first exam beta, remember, hard work is only the solution. Otherwise, you are not going to pass in the exam. Minimum 2 to 3 times. Minimum 2 to 3 times you have to solve these questions of accounts. See, this is not the costing paper. Okay, these papers are basically depending on, or not income tax paper. These questions are normally repetitive basis, and in these questions it might happen that if you are not able to solve these questions, but at least if you posted it properly, you will get marks for steps. But students are not taking it very properly, they are taking it casually. So ठीक है, जिनको करना है वो करेंगे, नहीं करना है बाद में समझ में आएगा. Okay, yes, chalo, so let's start. So it might happen that you are recording your stock at 120 and your markdown is ₹5. So how to record it, that we have to understand in concept. So first I will read the concept of markup and markdown. So I hope now everyone understood this concept, that ₹100 stock goods, we won't record it at 100 in stock account, we will record it at 120, and then credit side of markup account we cancel this loading. And what is the treatment of markdown, that I'm going to explain it after reading this theory. Okay, chalo. Okay. This method is generally used to have appropriate control on stock movements. So appropriate control on stock movements of various departments. Please note that departments prepare only memorandum accounts, and hence this just control accounts. So these are memorandum accounts. Why it is memorandum? Because this is not showing actual cost. These are not showing your actual cost. So this is called as memorandum stock account, where all stock movements, opening balance, purchases, stock, transfer, shortages, sales, that will be recorded in stock account. See, whenever you are getting your stock, for example, your opening stock and purchases on the debit side, and remember sales, then internal transfer also, or even shortages are recorded on the credit side and closing stock. So on credit side, what is the memorandum stock account pro forma? On the debit side, opening stock and purchases, sales, internal transfer, shortage. Shortage, it might happen that your goods may lost due to normal loss, evaporation, or you might call it as, yes, normal loss is always there. Suppose bad stock, and remember closing stock is on the credit side. So this is a sequence of stock account, and it is always adjusted by adding markup. Markup is nothing but your invoice price. In simple language, it is invoice price. Invoice price means, yes, not cost. 100 rupees goods are sent at 20% invoice price plus cost. So 120. So your stock will be shown at 120 rupees. So invoice price. And second account is called as markup. Markup is prepared to cancel the loading. It is prepared to cancel the loading, which is prepared for loading or markup on cost in the memorandum stock account. So opening stock, suppose 120 rupees. In that case, your markdown, markup account will show stock reserve of ₹20. So 120 and 20 will be your stock reserve. See, बहुत simple है. यदि आपके गुड्स की कॉस्ट 100 रुपीज है, फिर भी आप 100 रुपीज रिकॉर्ड नहीं करोगे, आप कितना रिकॉर्ड करोगे? 120, और उसका लोडिंग कौन से अकाउंट में कैंसिल करोगे? मार्कअप अकाउंट में। सो बेटा हमने ये देखा था ना, ओपनिंग स्टॉक का लोडिंग क्रेडिट में कैंसिल करने का, क्लोजिंग स्टॉक का लोडिंग डेबिट में कैंसिल करने का। सो मार्कअप अकाउंट इज टेकिंग केयर ऑफ ऑल दिस कैंसिलेशन। ओके, opening stock is recorded on the debit side on memorandum stock account at selling price, and respective markup is noted on the credit side of markup account. Accordingly, any markdown will have reverse impact. So markdown, you will record it on the opposite side. So up is on the markup account के opposite side में you are recording markdown. Markdown means your expected selling price is 120, but you are not selling it at 120, you are selling it at 115. So it is on the opposite side. Opening stock is recorded on the debit side at selling price, and respective markup is on the credit side. Accordingly, any markdown will have reverse impact. Similarly, any Similarly, any purchases or stock transfer are also recorded at selling price, and its corresponding markup is recorded in markup account. So purchases or stock transfer at selling price itself and corresponding markup on the opposite side. Any sales are credited to memorandum stock account. So sales on the credit side, okay. And no loading is required and no markup is required to be noted in markup account. See, sales are always recorded at selling price. So on sales, don't cancel any loading. Okay. So what is the summary of this? Yes, beta. चलो summary बना लेते. Stock account. Memorandum markup account. Okay, sorry. चलिए. So stock account and markup account. Opening stock. At which price, beta? Invoice price. By opening stock reserve, invoice price minus cost. This is called as loading. Okay. Then purchases or internal transfer is also recorded at invoice price, and loading by purchases or internal transfer. Beta, stock account when goods comes in on the debit side. When goods goes out, it's on the credit side. So by purchases or internal transfer, you will cancel loading. By sales at invoice price or selling price, at selling price. So don't cancel loading. Never cancel loading on sales. Okay बेटा, चलिए इजी छे. So buy sales, don't cancel loading. Next, any theft or shortage or loss of stock is also credited to markup stock account at cost plus markup, that is selling price, and corresponding markup is so beta, by shortage at invoice price and markup account में loading on shortage on the debit side. In theft you will cancel loading. Okay, so shortage, theft, yes, you are going to cancel it. Management has decided to make an ad hoc amount of markup on any stock. So management decides markup account, and accordingly the adjustment have to be recorded. Similarly, if selling price of any goods is reduced below its normal selling price, so below its normal selling price, the reduction in the markdown is adjusted both in stock account and departmental markup account. Now markdown we are going to record it, but wait, so how to cancel markdown, that we have to see it in the question. So markdown के लिए रुकिए, सबर कीजिए. At the end of this period, markup of closing stock, which shall be the balancing figure, so of memorandum stock account. So memorandum stock account balancing figure is also transferred to markup account, and what is called as excess selling price. Write down excess selling price over invoice price. See beta, all accounts are recorded at invoice price, including closing stock. Beta, I forgot to write closing stock at invoice price, and to closing stock reserve, that is you are going to record loading. At the end of the period, markup on closing stock is also recorded in markup account, and the balance in remaining markup account should reflect profit or loss. Okay, so balancing figure of markup is profit if credit side is more, and if debit side is more, it is called as loss. So this is a summary of markup account. Now it's action time, so you can record it. Yes, tell me guys, are you getting this concept or not? So what is markup? In simple language is nothing but invoice price. Markup is nothing but invoice price. Ad hoc means anything that you want. Okay, ad hoc मतलब जो चाहे वैसा. हर ad hoc का मीनिंग क्या होगा कि मार्कअप मतलब आपको 100 रुपए की चीज 130 पे बेचने हैं. इट्स अ डिसीजन ऑफ मैनेजमेंट. ओके, so please write down this markup and markdown concept summary. So in simple language, this is at 120 and markup is at 20 rupees. So it is invoice price. This is invoice price and markup is called as loading account. So ultimately difference is rupees 100 only. On debit side you are recording 120, on credit side you are cancelling 20. So ultimately why we are doing this? Because we want to show our stock not at cost. We have to show our cost at invoice price. We have to show all accounts at invoice price. Therefore, we are recording at invoice price. These goods are recorded. Normally, normal trading and P&L account, we prepare it at cost. Okay. But here, we have to record it at invoice price. सिद्धार्थ, ये कॉन्सेप्ट ब्रांच अकाउंट्स में भी है ना सर? यस बेटा, ब्रांच अकाउंट्स में भी है. Guruvansh is not complicated, beta. This is only to record your invoice price. Yes, beta. Yes, markdown I am going to tell you. Don't worry. Markdown I will show you. So just want to tell you that the concept is nothing but it is recorded at invoice price. So invoice price की ये concept है. यस बेटा, चलो स्टार्ट करें कॉन्सेप्ट. One question. If you have any query, you can ask me regarding this. Yes, otherwise we will move to question number. Illustration number 7. Today, why no revision? Very simple, because today I have to tell you entries related to bill of exchange, debtors account, creditors account, that we are going to revise it today, because day after tomorrow we are going to start with incomplete records, and I'm not going to take details in that session. Today we are going to revise your foundation, or might be your 11 to BCom basics understanding. CRO में markup account only loading will cancel. Yes बेटा. सौम्या गुप्ता जी. सिद्धप्पा कामड़े सर, अभी इसने क्या क्वेश्चन पूछा है? सिद्धप्पा कामड़े, आपका क्वेश्चन नहीं आया बेटा मेरे तक. कामड़े जी, आपका क्वेश्चन नहीं आया, सिर्फ सर करके लिख के आया है. मेरा क्वेरी है सर. यस बेटा सिद्धप्पा, यू कैन आस्क मी. चलो जल्दी से, आई एम वेटिंग फॉर योर रिप्लाई, अदरवाइज वी आर गोइंग टू स्टार्ट विद द क्वेश्चन नंबर 7. Yes, Siddhappa, please tell me, what is your query? So internal transfer, we are not cancelling any loading. Logic is very simple, because it is a part of gross profit. So in previous questions, so some students are asking me, sir, why we are not cancel loading on the internal transfer? Because very simple logic, loading is in opening stock and closing stock of receiving department. That questions are a different one. Who is cancelling loading? The overall loading is cancelled by whole departments. That is a consolidated trading and P&L account. So internal transfer loading, we never cancel. Why? Because another department's closing stock includes it, or some part is included in the sales. And sales loading we never cancel. We cancel loading only on closing stock. Here we are cancelling loading on everything, on opening stock, purchases, internal transfer. So basically, this is basically a separate question. Don't merge these questions with your previous questions. ओके. स्टॉक रिजर्व और मार्कअप मार्कडाउन में कोई डिफरेंस है? नो बेटा पूजा विश्वकर्मा जी, कोई डिफरेंस नहीं है बेटा. याद रखो, जो ब्रांच में मैं आपको सिखाऊंगा स्टॉक रिजर्व अकाउंट, वो सेम लॉजिक रहेगा. इट्स अ मार्कअप अकाउंट. ओनली द थिंग इज दैट हियर मार्कडाउन इज ऑल्सो देयर. द मोटिव ऑफ मार्कअप अकाउंट इज ओनली फॉर लोडिंग सर. यस बेटा, वेरी क्लियर बेटा. यस, बहुत बढ़िया मतांजलि. गरिमा चावला इज आस्किंग मी, सर, डिफरेंस बिटवीन इनवॉइस प्राइस एंड सेलिंग प्राइस. बड़ा इनवॉइस प्राइस इज 120. Normally I am selling these goods at 100 का goods 120. This is a invoice price. So invoice price, minimum price at which that another department must sell these goods, it is called as invoice price. And might be he is selling at 130. So he is selling at 130 is known as selling price. Now this difference is called as profit. and this difference is called as loading. Okay, so this is a concept. बेटा सिद्धप्पा आपकी क्वेरी छोड़ के सब कुछ दिख रहा है, आपके क्वेश्चंस. In stock account, that is excess selling price over invoice price means, please explain. Okay beta, excess selling price over invoice price means what? Suppose I transfer goods at 120. Assume these goods are transferred at 120. See, I will tell you the logic first. Simple trading account. Simple trading account, if I prepare, 100 rupees is my, assume 100 rupees is my purchases. There is no opening stock and there is no closing stock. 100 rupees is my purchases. And I sold these goods at rupees 130. What price? At 130. So what is my GP? 30 rupees. It's very simple that my GP is rupees 30. So this is my cost. But when it question comes of markup account, so what is markup account concept? These purchases I will be recorded at 120. At what price? 120. And this is my minimum expected selling price. Minimum expected selling price. So 120, and I am cancelling loading in which account beta? Markup account. So markup account purchases loading. How much beta? Purchases loading? 20 rupees. And I am selling it at 130. I am selling it at 130. Are you going to cancel loading on sales? No, sir. So beta, this 10 is called as excess selling price over invoice price. So 130 is my selling price and invoice price is 120. This is called as excess selling price over invoice price, and this is also transferred to which account? Markup account. So by stock account, I am going to write it 10 rupees and markup will show my GP. So my GP is not changing. GP will be same. But what is the difference? Instead of showing it in trading account, we prepare our stock account and markup account, and your GP will be shown under the head markup account, and stock will be recorded at invoice price. Here you will record it at invoice price. So trading account is recorded at cost, but stock account, when you record it at invoice price, you have to cancel that loading, and that loading will be cancelled in markup account. So this is the concept of markup. Okay. So I am not recording my stock at 100 rupees. I am recording my stock at 120 rupees. So now this is a concept of markup. मिल्टन कुमार बोल रहे हैं ओके, बहुत बड़ा के यस. Vijay Gore, we have to show it at invoice price only. That shortages. Don't show it at selling price. It is at invoice price, because invoice price is the selling price that you are expecting. Expected selling price means invoice price, simple language, and above that will be your selling price. Shortage is your loss. That is like trading account. If you remember your 11-12 standard accounting, if there is a goods lost by fire, goods abnormal loss, you record it on the credit side of stock account, and second effect is P&L account debit side. So same adjustment here. Instead of writing it on the trading account credit side, we are maintaining stock account. But stock is nothing but trading account. What is the advantage of recording stock account at invoice price? Beta, ready-made selling price is available. Okay, so your expected selling price, we write it in the stock account. What is the benefit? It's very simple. If you suppose if I am a head office, and suppose if I am sending some goods to my branch, and if I tell them this is minimum selling price, so they can easily find out what is the selling price of these goods, or they may negotiate with customers. So below that they never reach, and this is a concept of invoice price. Invoice price is only to hide your cost from your branches. Okay, that we are going to see it in the branch accounts also. So don't worry. So why we are maintaining goods at invoice price? We have to. This is similar to your consignment. Okay, those you who studied consignment from me in foundation, you are aware about this concept of, consignment selling price and invoice price. Yes. तनिष्क का मार्कअप अकाउंट क्यों रिकॉर्ड करते हैं, यही तो मैं बता रहा हूं आपको कि भाई आपका मिनिमम एक्सपेक्टेड सेलिंग प्राइस आपको स्टॉक अकाउंट देख के समझ में आएगा कि इतने पे हमें बेचना ही बेचना है, इससे नीचे हमें बेचना नहीं है। ये कॉन्सेप्ट है इनवॉइस प्राइस का। इनवॉइस प्राइस पे हम लोग गुड्स क्यों बेचते हैं, बहुत सिंपल लॉजिक है। इनवॉइस प्राइस पे गुड्स बेचने का रीजन इतना ही है कि बेयर मिनिमम जो प्राइस बोलते हैं ना, इसके नीचे हम लोग नहीं आएंगे। खुद को इतना भी नीचे मत उतारो कि आप बिजनेस ही नहीं कर पाओगे। ओके, सो दैट इज द मिनिमम सेलिंग प्राइस एट विच यू गुड at the price at which you sell your goods is called as invoice price. Yes. चलो अभी बहुत हो गया, मैंने बहुत डिटेल में बताया, अभी बहुत ज्यादा इसके ऊपर खेलो मत। नाउ प्लीज फोकस ऑन योर इलस्ट्रेशन पार्ट। सो आई ऑलरेडी टोल्ड यू द लॉजिक। नाउ आई डोंट थिंक देयर इज मोर कंफ्यूजन। नो मोर कंफ्यूजन बेटा। यस प्लीज, चलो लेट्स स्टार्ट। Gramodyog, yes, read the first paragraph. This is nothing but your, whatever explained it till now, that is given in the first paragraph. That is given in the first paragraph. Yes. Read it fast. And see now, new study material has its own format. Previous study material might be different answer. Now I will show it in the new study material way, these accounts. Markdown I am going to explain it. Mukta, wait, sabar karo. Markdown concept I will explain it in the illustration number 7. क्या है वो बच्चों ने हाइप करके रखा है, बस बहुत डिफिकल्ट कॉन्सेप्ट है कुछ। मार्कअप मार्कडाउन इज नथिंग, इट्स वेरी सिंपल, इट्स ओनली द इनवॉइस प्राइस। I hope you understood the first paragraph. Okay, so there are two departments, Khadi and Silk. Khadi are sending goods at, so बेटा Khadi किस पे ट्रांसफर करेगा, 33.33%, and for Silk 50%. Very simple बेटा, very simple. अरे हाँ रे बेटा संकेत जैन, आई एम गोइंग टू एक्सप्लेन दैट कॉम्प्लेक्स लिमिटेड का क्वेश्चन, व्हाई आर यू टेकिंग टेंशन? फर्स्ट फिनिश विथ दिस कॉन्सेप्ट ना बेटा। स्टॉक, सो हियर आई एम गोइंग टू राइट लोडिंग on this side. Yes beta, loading on this side. You also add one column and loading, and this is your invoice price. This is for Khadi, this is for Silk, and Silk invoice price. So 10,500, take on calci. 33.33 means what? 1/3. In simple language, out of 3, 1 rupee is loading, and 50% means half. So 10,500 का 1/3 कर बेटा, divide by 3, 3,000, and 10,500 plus 3,500 बोल कितना हुआ? 11 plus 3, 14,000. 75,900 into 1/3, 25,300. And 75,900 plus 25,300, where is my calci? Oh. 1,01,200. Don't calculate loading. नहीं करना है ना, because it is at selling price. Don't calculate loading on sales. 18,600 का half 9,300. 46,700. करेक्ट છે? Over. So these are my loadings. Loadings have calculated. Okay. The stock of Khadi on January 1 includes the selling price of which it is marked down by 1260. कितने से marked down हुआ बेटा? हाँ. So what is the Khadi's opening stock value? 14,000 minus 1260. So this is marked down beta. Marked down. So 14,000 minus 1260. 12,740. C. Khadi account marked down. How much beta? One two. Now, beta, this 1260 is a markdown. And now where to record this? Now it is as per new study material. If you ask me, sir, what is your answer? If you ask me, sir, how to record this, I will show you my answer also. What is your expectation? So I will show you. Don't write it. I will show you according to me what is the answer. And here ICI answer is different. Khadi account, Khadi stock account. First I will focus on Khadi stock account and then I will give you answer for ICI answer. So first understand my answer. So way of my presentation. But please, in exam you have to write what is given in the ICI. Okay. First it was correct. But now I don't know why ICI changed this answer. But ठीक है, हम लोग दोनों ways समझ लेते हैं. We will understand both ways. So Khadi account beta, opening stock. Yes, tell me, what is the opening stock? At what price you are showing it? 10,500 plus inner column में, हाँ, plus 3,500. And what is markdown beta? 1260. So this is a correct way of presentation. So you got this concept where to record markdown. We will deduct it from loading. Opening stock markdown, we are deducting it from loading. So on the markup account, don't write this answer, just showing you a presentation. By opening stock reserve, how much is the loading beta? 3,500. But wait, you are going to deduct markdown. So markdown you are going to deduct from this. So 3,500 minus 1260. This is 2240. So 14,000 minus markdown. 14,000 minus markdown. This is 12,740. This is 10,740. ठीक है बेटा, markdown. So what is the conclusion? Conclusion, markdown on opening stock. From where to record? Yes beta, you will cancel it from stock and you will cancel it from markup. Both markdown in opening stock. Now what is the treatment by ICI? New, this is the actual treatment, is old treatment. Now new treatment that we will understand after looking into answer. Now new study material has not recorded anything about markdown. According to me, yes, I will talk to Seema ma'am today. According to me, they should record markdown. Why they should record markdown? Because by looking into stock, one may understand that this is what happening, that there is a reduction in the invoice price. What is markdown? Your expected selling price is 14,000. What is your cost? What is the expected selling price? 14,000. And what is the cost? 10,500. But by looking into question, so after some times, it might happen that your opening stock value may come down by rupees 1260. Why? Because yes, due to lack in demand, or might be you have some old stock, it might happen that your selling price may come down by 1260. And where to record this 1260? So this you will deduct it from opening stock and markup account. Is called as markdown. You got this concept? But now what is ICI treatment? ICI treatment, yes, we'll understand it. First you understand what is Sanket sir. Suppose if ICI permits me to revise this study material, you might have my vision also and now current vision of ICI also. So let it be. Yes, first understand my vision and then we will see what is ICI new suggestion. But might happen that we will change this answer once again. Wait, but yes, first I will take the permission. Certain stock 6,900 purchase for Khadi department is transferred to silks department. So kiska stock goes out? So beta, this is internal transfer. Internal transfer. So from Khadi, credit. What is the credit amount of beta Khadi? 6,900 plus 33%, 1/3, 2,300. So beta, this is 9,200. So this is a loading and this is invoice price. And beta, silk will debit. Silk will debit. Now please, silk won't debit what is the credit of Khadi. No, silk is not debiting 9,200, but silk जो है वो डेबिट किसको देगा? 6,900 plus 50%. Now what is 50% beta? 3,450. And silk is debiting it by rupees 10,350. Okay. So debit is silk के debit में 10,350 and loading is 3,450. So ultimate effect is 6,900. Okay. Khadi will credit, see here, by internal transfer. Khadi will credit it at 9,200 and debit to internal transfer loading. What is the loading beta? अरे बेटा खादी 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 2,800 या 2,300. So ultimate effect is how much? Please focus. Ultimate effect is 6,900. Crediting 9,200. Debiting 2,300. So ultimate effect 6,900. And at the same time, if Silk is recording it, Silk is debiting this, but not by 9,200. 10,000 कितना था? 350 and cancelling loading 3,450. So ultimate effect is so Khadi's transfer price is different, Silk's transfer price is different. While recording, ultimately effect will be 6,900. थोड़ा समझने की कोशिश करो. Though it is difficult one, but see, Khadi is recording it at 133.33 and markup 33.33, and Silk is recording at 150 and 50. Ultimate effect कितने का हुआ? 6,900. Remember, got this concept? Now during the year, to promote sales, during the year, to promote sales, goods were marked down. Khadi का कितने से marked down है? 360. We will focus on only on Khadi. All the goods were marked down were sold except Silk, which is rupees 5,000 marked down by 1,000. So beta, this is closing stock. Closing stock marked down. Yes. No. 5,000 is 600 is a cost. Khadi ka. This is of Silk. Silk, forget it. Khadi ka stock of sales markdown is rupees 360. Now you got this. So now, first thing, पहले तो हम लोग पूरा record कर लेते. Okay? Yes, purchases we will record first. To purchases. What is Khadi's purchases, beta? Whether you are recording 75,900 or 1,01,200. 1,01,200. And what is the loading of this? 25,300. So by purchases, loading. How much beta? 25,300. We already recorded. Okay, 25,300 and 1,01,200. Are you going to record sales at invoice price or selling price? By sales. How much? 95,600. And see loading on this. Sales ka markdown. Sorry. Sales markdown is normally we write below sales. Now beta, this is old version. This is Sanket sir's vision. Okay, how this problem must be solved. But wait, we have to follow ICI way. But suppose if answer is getting changed, at least you must be know Sanket sir's way of presentation. So where to record beta? Sales ka markdown? Below sales. Below sales. What is the sales markdown value? Yes, 360. 360. Yes, 360. And 360 is opposite effect. Beta, what is the opposite effect of 360 on the debit side? So ultimately it is getting cancelled. This is only a presentation. By looking into question or by looking into stock account, one can understand कि my sales got down by rupees 360. If I don't write markdown on sales, sir, अरे यार क्या चल रहा है ये? Sir, whether you will show the same GP? Yes, sir. I will show the same GP, But if you record markdown, what it means? It means that your sales is getting down by 360. Okay. If I don't record markdown amount, my answer will be still same. Sir, how it is same? Our logic is very simple. Now you are crediting 360 and you are debiting 360. It means ultimate effect is zero. Ultimate effect is zero. Sir, though it is difficult, but हम लोग hopes नहीं हारेंगे. Yes, though you might feel this question is difficult, but I am telling you everything logically. Markdown is 360. Okay. So ultimate effect is zero. One credit, one debit. This is how you must record your markdown. So where to record, beta? Markdown of opening stock, you deducted from opening stock. But markdown of sales, where you recorded? Below sales. Very good. This is a conclusion. Everyone write this conclusion in the comment section. Where to write opening stock markdown and closing stock markdown? Deduct from that opening stock and closing stock. Deduct it from opening stock and closing stock. And loading में से भी minus करेंगे. So ultimate effect is zero. On the debit side you are deducting, on the credit side you are deducting. Closing stock you are deducting from credit side and from the debit side of markup account. Okay. So ultimate effect is zero. But this is how you are showing it to your accountant or your management that there is a markdown of 1260. If I don't deduct that 1260, whether I'm getting another GP? No, I'm getting a same GP. I'm getting a same GP. But this is how you may present. Beta, I can't explain it. Why IC has changed the answer. See, this time we will wait. I will tell you both answers. And suppose if notification doesn't come, that is a change in the answer part. We will continue with the IC answer. But if Board of Studies member thinks कि नहीं संकेत सर का presentation more correct है या उनका ही पहला presentation. So I can't explain you everything on this, channel IB के इसमें live session में why we change the answer. But wait, I will take the permission first. So I will show you both presentation. What is correct one that you decided. Okay. And suppose if notification doesn't come, you have to continue with ICI answer only. And suppose notification आया तो at least मुझे वापस explain नहीं करना पड़ेगा. I don't have to explain it again. Okay. So please, you understand both way. And this is till now anything you are thinking कि this is illogical. Till now, no. So till now you understood everything. What is the correct answer? Opening stock का markdown. Yes. खुशिया साहू is nothing difficult. See बेटा, markdown मतलब क्या? मेरा स्टॉक सर 10,500 का स्टॉक 3,500 से मैंने लोडिंग ऐड किया. But I know I can't sell it at 14,000. Therefore, I am recording markdown. Which is reduced by 1260. कितने से reduce हुआ? 1260. See, ultimate effect 12,740. You check here 12,740. 12,740 and minus 2240. Do it. 12,740 and 2240. 10,500. It is nothing but cost. Ultimate effect is 10,500. Ultimate effect is 10,500. But by looking into this answer, think from the management level. What management will decide? My selling price is 10,500 plus 3,500. This is a minimum selling price. And it is marked down by 1260. Okay. So marked down by 1260. So this is how you are recording markdown. Now as a management, suppose Pratham has done all this accounting and suppose I'm at higher level. By looking into this presentation, I will understand कि minimum, yes, cost is 10,500. My minimum selling price is 10,500 plus 3,500. But due to certain problems, there is a reduction in the markdown 1260. बेटा बहुत आसान है. मैं मैनेजमेंट का डिसाइड करूंगा ना, मैं बड़े लेवल पे बैठा हूं. प्रथम ने अकाउंटिंग किया, प्रथम ने बताया सर ये देखो ये अकाउंटिंग है. मैंने क्या देखा, यस मैं प्रथम, व्हाट इज माय ओपनिंग कॉस्ट, स्टॉक की कॉस्ट कितनी है, प्रथम बोला 10,500. सर 10,500 इज अ स्टॉक की कॉस्ट. यस प्रथम, कितने पे बेचना है अपने को, प्रथम बोलेगा सर 10,500 प्लस 3,500 पे बेचना है. हाँ तो वो रिकॉर्ड करना कितने पे बेचना है, तो प्रथम ने वो रिकॉर्ड किया. सो प्रथम ने 3,500 पे रिकॉर्ड किया, पर उसका लोडिंग जो है वो मेरी कॉस्ट तो नहीं है, मेरी कॉस्ट तो 10,500 ही होगी. हाँ तो प्रथम ने इसीलिए उसको अपोजिट साइड पे उसका लोडिंग कैंसिल किया. सो नेट इफेक्ट कितना होने वाला है, अरे नेट इफेक्ट इज 10,500 ओनली. दिस इज हाउ यू प्रेजेंट योर आंसर टू योर मैनेजमेंट. So think from the management angle. Management will understand there is a markdown. By looking into this trading account pro forma, management will understand that 1260 से मेरा stock नीचे आया है. मेरा sales, now my normal sales is 95,600 plus 360. But this time I sold it on only for 95,600. So there is a markdown. See this markdown net effect is zero. But still we are showing it. Why? Because management will understand by looking into trade. If I write only 95,600, आपको ध्यान में आएगा क्या कि कितने से सेल्स डाउन हुआ है? नहीं, इसीलिए हम लोग उसके नीचे 360 लिखते. हम लोग इसके नीचे कितना लिखते? 360. दिस इज हाउ यू रिकॉर्ड योर आंसर. ओके, ठीक है. सो थिंक फ्रॉम द मैनेजमेंट लेवल. चलो, so till now it's very clear. At the stock taking time, it was discovered that Khadi cloth of cost 390 was missing. So beta, where to record this shortage? Yes, by shortage. At what price beta? Now Khadi 390 plus 1/3. 1/3 is 130. So this is 520. And loading will be cancelled on to shortage loading 130. Now see beta, here closing stock is a balancing figure. What is the balancing figure? Because closing stock is not given in the question, so now you are going to calculate closing stock as a balancing figure. 12,740 plus 1,01,200. No GP here. GP will be in markup account. क्या कर रहे हो यार प्रथम? 113,940 minus 95,600 minus 360 minus 9,200 minus 520. 8,260. And closing stock loading. So 8,260 divided by 133.33 into 100, into 33.33. So what is the loading? 2065. 2065 is the loading on this. And then you are going to calculate profit. Balancing figure is GP. 2240 plus 25,300, 27,540, 22,685. 22,685. Okay. So this is a loading part. I will show you one more time. I know it is very difficult to grasp it in the first instance. Yes. चलो एक बार वापस पूरा सॉल्व करेंगे. मार्कअप कॉन्सेप्ट. गलत आया क्या प्रॉफिट? क्या? अरे बेटा, कॉस्ट इनवॉइस प्राइस, कॉस्ट प्रॉफिट इनवॉइस प्राइस 133.33, 133.33. If stock is recorded at invoice price, if stock is recorded at invoice price, तो बैलेंसिंग फिगर जो मिलेगा वो इनवॉइस प्राइस में ही जाएगा ना. बैलेंसिंग फिगर किधर जाएगा? हाँ, तो इनवॉइस प्राइस के नीचे मैंने लिखा, इनवॉइस प्राइस के मैंने नीचे लिखा 82, कितना आया था वो? 8260. तो लोडिंग कितना आएगा उसका? 33.33, बिकॉज इट इज एवरीथिंग यू आर गेटिंग एट इनवॉइस प्राइस ना, यही इनवॉइस प्राइस पे है. सो 8260 इंटू 10.33.33 डिवाइड बाय 133.33. नहीं समझा? क्योंकि ओपनिंग स्टॉक हमने कॉस्ट पे लिखा था. ओपनिंग स्टॉक वी हैव रिकॉर्डेड एट 10,500, दैट इज अ कॉस्ट. 10,500 प्लस 33.33%, ये इनवॉइस प्राइस पे आया. वी आर डूइंग रिवर्स कैलकुलेशन, we are doing reverse calculation. So 8260 is invoice price. Now what ICI has shown it in the new way. Just check it. So yes, ICI has not deducted markdown. क्या डिडक्ट नहीं किया ICI ने? मैंने इसको क्लोज करके वापस करता हूं, 10 बार बंद हो रहा है. ICI has not deducted markdown of opening stock. Why? Yes, they have to deduct it. Yes. ठीक है बेटा. बबली जी, मैं वापस एक्सप्लेन करूंगा, डोंट वरी. मार्कअप अकाउंट आप प्लीज ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड इट नाउ. एंड फॉर सिल्क आई एम गिविंग यू टाइम. फॉर सिल्क के लिए मैं टाइम दूंगा. एक बार मैं खादी का बता देता हूं. यस, एक बार मैं वापस, यस, एटलीस्ट यू अंडरस्टूड 50% तो समझा ही होगा. हाँ बेटा, आपको पूरा 100% समझ गया. वेरी गुड. सी, आईसीआई ने कैसे प्रेजेंट किया है? आईसीआई ने मार्कडाउन ही नहीं किया बेटा. प्रॉब्लम क्या हुआ? आईसीआई ने मार्कडाउन किया ही नहीं. सी, ओपनिंग स्टॉक कितना रिकॉर्ड किया हमने? 10,500 प्लस 3,500 माइनस 1260. सो आप आंसर में देखिए, तो इधर आंसर इधर बताता हूं मैं आपको. हाँ, आंसर इधर बताता हूं हमने क्या किया और आईसीआई ने क्या किया. दिस इज न्यू प्रेजेंटेशन. वाई आई डोंट नो, आईसीआई चेंज्ड, बट ठीक है. चलो, तो व्हाट इज आईसीआई's आंसर इन न्यू स्टडी मटेरियल? 10,500 प्लस 3,500 नॉट डिडक्टेड. यस बेटा, क्या डिडक्ट नहीं किया है? मार्कडाउन. मार्कडाउन कितने का है? 1260. 1260 की ट्रीटमेंट दी नहीं. ओके, एंड ओनली कैंसल 3,500. दे कैंसल ओनली 3,500. अच्छा, 14,000 माइनस 3,500, अल्टीमेट इफेक्ट इज 10,500, and our ultimate effect is also 12,740 minus 2,240. So ultimate effect of our answer is also 10,500. So nothing to change. But what about markdown? Why are not shown markdown? So ICI को ये रिक्वेस्ट करके मैं चेंज करवाऊंगा. यस, चेक करते हैं ना बेटा. यस, परचेसेस एट व्हाट प्राइस? 1,01,200. ICI ने भी 1,01,200 in study material. So there is no change in purchases. and we cancel 25 300. So just marking where we are same. So purchases same beta. Yes. Now what about sales? Sales 95 600. 95 600. So sales is same. Sales is same. Internal transfer 9200. We are also showing 9200. And loading on this beta 2300. And ICI is also showing 2300. Any difficulty till now? No. Now नहीं किया है, 360 ऊपर बीच में आया है, हाईलाइट नहीं है वो, 360 हाईलाइट नहीं है. Okay. Now shortage we have recorded at 520 and shortage we have recorded at 130. Yes, ICI so same answer, 520, 130. Closing stock. Closing stock 2065 and 8260. Same logic. 8260, 2065. Now what is the difference? ICI has shown P&L 1620. So as per new concept, markdown is beta 1260 markdown tha. See our answer 1260 markdown and 360 markdown. So 1260 plus 360 ICI has shown it directly. 1620. So ICI is showing opening stock ka markdown opposite side. You got the answer? So 1620 plus 390. Plus 390. So this is a markdown of opening stock on opposite side. And sales markdown in this only, 390. And this 1620 P&L account. And now ICI's answer 24305, they transfer it to, it's a balancing figure. So ultimate effect 24305 minus 1620. So ICI is also getting the same answer. 1620, 22,685, and we are also getting 22,685 as a profit. Only the difference in new study material, markdown is directly transferred to P&L account, and I transferred it through markup account. So what is the difference of presentation? In my presentation, this markdown, I transferred it not directly. I have not transferred it directly to P&L account, but ICI has transferred it directly to P&L account. And balancing figure, ultimate effect, my answer and ICI answer is same, but they transferred directly to Khadi stock account directly to P&L, and I have not transferred it directly. So markdown, ICI has transferred directly to P&L account. You got this concept? चलो एक बार मैं वापस पूरा रिवाइज करता हूं पूरा. चलो one more time and then I will give it for, yes, किसके लिए दूंगा? सिल्क के लिए you have to do it. हाँ, yes, I will give you time. चलो एक बार क्विक रिवीजन, फास्ट. सी फ्रॉम फर्स्ट स्क्रैच टू एंड हम लोग देखेंगे. So now first I am telling you in my way and then ICI way. Both ways are same. New study material, they transfer markdown directly to P&L account, which is not logically correct. We must route it from markup account. Okay? Chalo. Yes. Khadi account, Khadi stock account, उन्हीं को समझ में आएगा, यस, जिनका हार्ट ये बहुत अंडरस्टैंडिंग है, यस, और जो ये क्षमता रखते हैं समझने की, यस, उन्हीं को समझ में आएगा। जो गिव अप करेंगे ना, कुछ नहीं बोलना है मुझे, गिव अप मत करना, डोंट गिव अप, दिस इज वेरी इजी, नाउ अंडरस्टैंड इट वन मोर टाइम। सी बेटा, यू हैव रिटन ऑल दीज थियरीज, वन मोर टाइम आई एम शोइंग यू। हाँ, चलो स्टार्ट टू एंड, वी आर फोकसिंग ओनली ऑन खादी। बेटा खादी का कितना परसेंट ऊपर है? यस, नाउ यू ओनली गिव द आंसर, 33.33%। प्रथम इधर से देगा, आप घर पे देना सब लोग, यस, स्पीक लाउडली, ओके, आई एम गोइंग टू आस्क यू क्वेश्चन, सो ठीक है, चलो फास्ट। खादी डिपार्टमेंट, खादी डिपार्टमेंट एंड सिल्क डिपार्टमेंट। खादी डिपार्टमेंट कितना? 33.33%। एंड व्हाट इज अबाउट सिल्क डिपार्टमेंट? 50%। 50%। चलो 10,500, फर्स्ट कॉलम loading and second column IP. Here also loading and invoice price. चलो चलो बेटा, चलो चलो फास्ट बताइए। 10,500 into 33.33 means one third and half. Yes, how much? 3,500, 14,000. 75,900, 9,300 and नहीं 25 एंड 101,200। सेलिंग पे कोई कैंसिल करता है क्या? नहीं। 18,600, 9,300, 50%, 27,900 करेक्ट है बेटा। 93,400 का 20, 46, 700। तो आप लिखते नहीं हो क्या बेटा? 1,40,000, 1,40,100। सेल्स पे डोंट कैलकुलेट लोडिंग, ठीक है। नेक्स्ट वन, नाउ खादी ऑफ स्टॉक मार्कडाउन by 1260. According to me, from where to deduct this? SS way and ICI way. You can write over there. I deduct it from opening stock only. Opening stock में से deduct, markup में से deduct. And where new study material is considering this? Yes, in P&L credit side. On P&L credit side directly. ICI way new material in Khadi department transfer. So beta Khadi department के which side? $6,900 plus 2,300. So total you have not written over there. 9,200. And in silk account debit side 6,900 plus 50%. Ultimate effect 6,900 only. Khadi's markdown. SS where to show? SS way below sales and markup account के debit में. And new study material ICI way profit and loss account credit side. Where to show? Profit and loss account credit side. ICI new study material way 360. बेटा खादी अकाउंट में चेक कर, डोंट चेक इट इन P&L अकाउंट। P&L के डेबिट में ही आएगा ना, इफ खादी के क्रेडिट में किया तो। खादी के क्रेडिट में किया, सॉरी, खादी के क्रेडिट में P&L के डेबिट में, हाँ, खादी के क्रेडिट में P&L के डेबिट में। P&L डेबिट, खादी क्रेडिट, ऊपर भी चेंज करो, खादी क्रेडिट P&L डेबिट, खादी क्रेडिट P&L डेबिट। P&L डेबिट, खादी क्रेडिट. ठीक है. स्टॉक टेकिंग, खादी क्लॉथ 390 plus 130. How much? 520. You're not writing it. According to me, below sales and markup account debit, ICI is Khadi credit, P&L debit. So markdown, I am routing it through markup account. ICI is directly taking it in P&L account. Okay? चलो अभी लिखेंगे, मतलब my way. खादी स्टॉक अकाउंट. यस बेटा. नाउ फ्रॉम स्टार्टिंग बताइए. टू ओपनिंग स्टॉक. ओपनिंग स्टॉक. यस. ओपनिंग स्टॉक 10,500, 3,500 minus 1260. So this is a change. Change I will note it from, yes, highlighter. Yes, beta. What is the answer? 12,740. And markup account के credit side में buy stock reserve, opening stock. Yes, how much beta? 3,500 plus minus 1260. Yes. What is the answer? $2,240. Tell me ultimate effect. 2240 and 12,740. 12,740 minus 2240. 10,500. Ultimate effect is cost. Okay. Next one. Purchases. Two purchases. 75,900 plus 25,300. बोलना अमाउंट बोलो यार. 1,01,200 by purchases loading. 25,300. So ultimate effect is 75,900. Next one. Chalo. Next one. By sales 95,600. Whether loading is going to be cancelled? No. Next, line by line. First one, 1260 effect over. Internal transfer after two lines. By silk department. Internal transfer. 6,900 plus 2,300. 9,200. To silk department loading. 2,300. Net effect 6,900. Next. Now markdown. ICI where recorded this markdown? Credit side of stock account and P&L के debit में. I have recorded markdown here 360 and on the debit side of markup account 360. Net effect 0. Okay. So this is something different. Okay. And 1260 is different. Next one. Loss. By loss in transit or what? By abnormal loss. At what price? 390 plus 130. Effect 520. Two डेबिट में, टू मार्कअप अकाउंट के डेबिट में, टू एबनॉर्मल लॉस लोडिंग 130, हाँ एबनॉर्मल लॉस लोडिंग 130, अल्टीमेट इफेक्ट 390, and now closing stock. Now this closing stock it at invoice price. Invoice price. हाँ. See, 12,740. $8,260, but this is invoice price. That is reflecting 133.33. So what is the loading to stock reserve? Loading on closing stock 8260 divided by 133.33 into 33.33. क्या बोलते हो आपको ही पता, हाँ 2065, and balancing figure is profit and loss now. 2240 plus 25,300 minus 2065 minus 360 minus 2,300 minus 130, so 22. So this is P and L. Now what IC has done, instead of deducting this 1260 on the debit side deduction means credit na, debit side say minus means credit, and this is credit. So IC has done 1260 and 360 directly transferred to P and L. They have not written 1620 is what is the 1620, but this is markdown. This is markdown. So in new study material, you can write this is markdown. They directly transferred it in P and L. And where I transferred it? Markup account. So ultimately 1620 credit and 24,305 debit. Ultimately effect will be 22. अरे करना यार, तू करना बेटा, थोड़ा तो कर. 1620 and 24,305. What is the difference? Net effect in P&L कितना जाएगा? So that is we are getting directly the answer in P&L account. They are not getting it, beta. We are getting this answer in P&L. So ultimately both answers are correct. Only what is the difference? Where they have directly shown the markdown account in P&L, and from where we have routed it, markup account. So both answers are correct, but only way of presentations are different. Whether I says deducted 1260 from opening stock, no. Where they have shown it directly on credit side, and where they transferred it in markup account or P&L account, yes, P&L account. So this is a difference. Okay, चलो, now you do it for SIL. Yes, now got the concept. हाँ, अभी आपके क्वेश्चंस क्लियर करो. चलो, अभी ये क्या पूछ रहा है संजय जी? इन इलस्ट्रेशन 7 मार्कडाउन को P&L में ट्रांसफर किया गया है, नॉट ट्रांसफर्ड इन मार्कअप अकाउंट, बट इन TYK 4 मार्कडाउन को मार्कअप अकाउंट में ट्रांसफर किया है. कौन सी मेथड का प्रेजेंटेशन फॉलो करे? बेटा मैं ही कंफ्यूज हूं, आईसीए ने आंसर बदला ही क्यों? तो आप मेरी मेथड को ही फॉलो करो. ओके, फोर्थ इलस्ट्रेशन दे हैव नॉट चेंज TYK 4, so it's better you follow my method only. Ultimate effect will be 22,685. Otherwise in exam, yes, ultimate effect is 22,685. I will talk today with higher authority. I have given you both answers presentation. Yes, मार्कडाउन कहां से डिडक्ट किया बेटा उन्होंने? मार्कअप अकाउंट. यस संजय जी, टेंशन मत लीजिए, we will change the answer. This is like SS presentation. Beta Shivam Singh, no answer. For markdown, they have directly transferred markdown to P&L account. Yes, P&L में directly transfer किया, and where we have deducted it from opening stock. चलो चलो अभी for silk I am giving you exactly 5 minutes. Silk is very easy, but yes, you are going to make one mistake in silk account that we have to see. सिल्क में आपकी एक मिस्टेक होने वाली है. चलो डू इट फॉर सिल्क बेटा. चलो चलो टुडे वी हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड वन मोर कॉन्सेप्ट टुडे, बेसिक्स कॉन्सेप्ट. वर्क प्रॉब्लम वी हैव टू कंप्लीट बेटा. 2 assignment questions. I have given assignment. Why silk account is not credited with 2000 markdown? सिल्क अकाउंट चेक करते हैं ना बेटा. वेट, चलो चलो फास्ट. खत्म फास्ट. जल्दी जल्दी लिखना थोड़ा. चलो फास्ट. There are hardly 3 items in Khadi account. चलो यार ऐसे कैसे लिखते हो यार सच में. Silk stock account and second one markup account. Yes, tell me opening stock value. Opening stock 18600 plus 9300. Total 27,900. By stock reserve, opening stock loading. How much? 9,300. Sorry, 9,300. Next one. To purchases. 93,400. 46,700. Amount is 1,40,100 by purchases loading. How much? 46,700. To internal transfer. How much? 6,900 plus 3,450. 10,350. And by loading, by internal transfer loading, 3,450. Now silk markdown, 2,000 rupees. First tell me what is sales amount. I forgot to write sales. 1 lakh. One lakh 25,000. Whether loading is to be cancelled on sales? No. By sales. And then what is a markdown? By markdown 2,000 and to markdown 2,000. And now beta closing stock is a balancing figure. Yes, what is the closing stock? $51,350, correct? But wait, 51,350 is after markdown of 1,000. After markdown of rupees 1,000. This is very important. See beta, after markdown of 1,000. Correct? Eh? So before markdown, what is the price? 52,350. And on that you are going to cancel loading. 52,350 divide by 150 into 50, and then you deduct 1,000 markdown. Then you deduct 1,000 markdown. Then you will get the answer of loading. So 51,350. So loading answer. Now this is very important. Understand, it's like opening stock of Khadi. So to stock reserve. Understand. How to calculate stock reserve on closing stock? Your markdown is 1,000. Correct? So 1,000 markdown like opening stock. Like opening stock. 1,260 you deducted from that. And here also you deducted 1,260. So similarly, your value is not 51,350. It is after markdown. So after markdown of 1,000. So this is important. So you will cancel loading 52,350 divided by 150 into 50, and then you will cancel loading. 16,450. Yes, 1,000 you have to deduct and add back it. Add back. Okay, because it is after deduction. Now how ICI shown it? Yes, एक बार देख लेते हैं. So 9,300 plus 46,700 plus 3,450 minus 2,000 minus 16,450. So my profit will be 41,000. My profit will be 41,000. Now ICI presentation. 42,000 here, and in profit and loss account 1,000. So net effect is 41,000. Net effect is 41,000. Okay. So they are getting directly balancing figure 50 to 350, and they have considered, see beta, they have considered loading. How they have considered loading beta? 2,000 markdown of sales and 1,000 markdown of closing stock. So ICI has given you directly by P&L. So no one will understand how this P&L comes. Okay. 2,000 is sales markdown. Opening stock markdown होता तो हमने add किया होता. And closing stock markdown they have deducted from this. So ICI directly transferred P&L. In material, we have directly transferred 1,000 in P&L. But Sanket sir is telling you transfer it to P&L by balancing figure 41,000 and 1,000. So my answer is 41,000, and here 1,000 and 42,000. So बेटा टोटल P&L, टोटल प्रॉफिट दोनों का मिला के कितना आया? दोनों का मिला के, yes, ultimately tell me the balancing figure. 24,305 plus 42,000 minus 1,620 minus 1,000. So you are getting 63,685. And with my answer presentation, total अपना पहला कितना आया था? First profit 22,685. 22,685 and then 41,000. We are getting same profit. 41,000. Markup markdown concepts are not at all difficult. Only the thing is that in new study material, markdown is not routed through markup account. संकेत सर ने क्या किया? Markdown 360 here, markup account में 360 here. So net effect is 0. ICI ने अभी न्यू स्टडी मटेरियल में क्या किया हुआ है? Instead of taking it in debit credit side where they have shown P&L. बस this is a basic difference. बहुत टेंशन मत लीजिए. 99.99% एग्जाम में क्वेश्चन, 0.01% I think in last 10 papers only for 2 times it is asked. 2 times. Okay. Yes. Yes, beta. Jayan ji. जयन जी, जब तक आईसीआई का नोटिफिकेशन नहीं आता है तब तक यू फॉलो आईसीआई वे ओनली. बट व्हाट हैपन इन टीवाई के 4 वी हैव अनदर मेथड, दैट इज संकेत सर्च मेथड. ओके, सो यू सॉल्व टुडे टीवाई के नंबर 4. वी विल डिस्कस इट आफ्टरवर्ड्स. And please understand, these questions are not difficult. Now this is the last concept is important. 51,350 is I am getting the value. But this 51,350, how I am getting it? After markdown of 1,000. So before markdown price is 52,350. And one important point, whenever you are cancelling loading, whenever you are calculating loading, you always have to take it before markdown. You always have to take it before markdown, not after markdown. So should I consider 51,350 into 50 upon 150 or 52,350 upon 150 into 50? 52,350 into. Yes, always remember this is before markdown. And markdown we have to deduct separately. Yes. बेटा आदित्य अरविंद जी, जो भी आंसर्स है वो है, दैट वी हैव टू फॉलो. अल्टीमेटली वी आर गेटिंग द सेम आंसर, बट ओनली द प्रेजेंटेशन इज डिफरेंट. इन फर्स्ट केस, इन माय केस, आई एम राइटिंग मार्कडाउन बिलो सेल्स, आई एम राइटिंग क्लोजिंग स्टॉक में से माइनस, ओपनिंग स्टॉक में से माइनस, एंड आई एम शोइंग दिस इफेक्ट इन मार्कअप अकाउंट ओनली. And in new study material, markdown is recorded in P&L directly. So this is a basic difference between two thoughts. Ultimately, answers in P&L में answers will be same. 41,000 net effect and 22,685 something. Yes. ये क्वेश्चन बनाया ही क्यों गया है? अभी है तो है, चलो कोई बात नहीं. सर ब्रेक. यस, टिक जी. डोंट वरी, रीवॉच द सेशन, यूल अंडरस्टैंड. डोंट वरी, दिस इज वेरी सिंपल. चलो ब्रेक ले लेते. 5 मिनट का ही ब्रेक है आज, बहुत ज्यादा ब्रेक नहीं है. 5 मिनट का ब्रेक है. कम बैक एट 8:50. यस, ब्रेक ले लीजिए. चलो लेट्स कम टू असाइनमेंट आंसर. असाइनमेंट में आ जाओ. ओके, स्क्रीनशॉट फर्स्ट. सम स्टूडेंट्स वांट टू टेक स्क्रीनशॉट. ओके, अच्छा स्क्रीनशॉट ले लीजिए. चलो कोई बात नहीं. टेक अ स्क्रीनशॉट. फर्स्ट खादी स्टॉक अकाउंट. You can take it in, yes, okay. So take a screenshot, Khadi stock account. Yes, beta, take a screenshot. Okay. After that, silk stock account. Silk stock account, please share it. Okay, चलो complex limited problem. Complex limited, Messrs complex. Now this is very something which is interesting question. Opening stock debit. Okay, I will show you the answer also. So opening stock, you will write it on debit side. You can take screenshot afterwards. First I will, yes, insert, draw. Opening stock on debit side, 3,000, 4,000, 16,000. So this is homework problem. ABC, 3,000, 4,000 and 6,000. On debit side of trading account. Over consumption on the trading account debit side, 8,000, 12,000. 8,000, 12,000. Wages, wages 5,000 and 10,000. Okay, closing stock on the credit side by closing stock 4,000, 14,000 and 8,000. And then sales directly 34,000 in C column, in total column also. Now, very important point. Stock of each department is valued at cost to department concerned. Stock of A department is transferred to B department at 50% above cost. So what is the profit to department A? Department A को कितना profit होगा? 50 upon 150. Department A 50 upon 150, you can write over there GP for department A. So 100 का माल, cost of 100 is sent at 150. So this is invoice price and this is profit. So 50 upon 150, profit is always on sales. Okay, so 50 upon 150 is a profit for department A. Sender department always earns profit. Stock of B transferred to C at a margin of 10%. So department B has a profit of 10 upon 110. So 10 upon 110 is a GP of department B. Easy. Salary, all expenses are allocated in GP ratio. GP ratio. Opening figures, opening stock reserves. See, loading is always on. Loading is in stock of receiving department. And whose profit? Sender's department. सेंडर डिपार्टमेंट का प्रॉफिट ये लोडिंग रहेगा किसके डिपार्टमेंट में? रिसीविंग डिपार्टमेंट के स्टॉक में. सो रिसीविंग डिपार्टमेंट के स्टॉक में सेंडर का प्रॉफिट रहेगा. जीपी रेशियो Prepare departmental trading and P&L account. Now what is GP ratio? See, very, very important point now. You will get the balancing figure, internal transfer. So, which is not highlighted. Otherwise, chalo. Let's solve it quickly. Yes, write down. Let's solve it with me. Trading account. Now I won't write full information, beta. Trading account. Particulars, write down. Take on 2 pages. ABC total. Take on 2 pages. Particulars A, B, C total. Without total also you can solve, no problem beta. No problem if you do not take total, but it is always preferable to consider total. Chaliye. So first thing, to opening stock 346, 3000, 4000, 6000, 13,000. Next one. To consumption 8 and 12. To wages 5 and 10. By closing stock 414.8. $26,000. By sales 34,000. See beta. Now very, very important point, that A department is not selling any goods. So closing stock is given in the question. So by red pen now you can write by internal transfer. Now see, take a total of A. Take a total of A. Debit side. Only, please don't take on total column, just take on calci. 3 plus 8 plus 5 minus 4. So you are getting 12,000 on calci. So red pen, now this 12,000, you will transfer it extra 50%. So balancing figure 12,000. Now this is a cost, but you are not transferring at cost. You are transferring at selling price. Extra 50%. So you are transferring it at 18,000. 18,000. And 2 GP, you are getting 6,000. Because 12,000 cost, you transferred it at 18,000. So you are in profit of 6,000. So 6,000 is your profit. And now you can take a total. This is 22,000. Now, to internal transfer, red pen, beta, red pen. Sorry, I forgot to write. Red pen. So, whom goods are getting? B. What is the price? 18,000. So, A is sending these goods at 18,000. A is earning 6,000 profit. Now you only tell me for B. B is sending goods at 10% extra price. 10% extra. So tell me 4. Yes, what is the transfer price? What is the transfer price? Yes, waiting for your reply. What is the transfer price for B to C? Yes, tell me the answer. Transfer price. %10 extra. 10% extra. Who is answering very fast? चलो 10% extra है. Today's session is very difficult one. Third day. Those students who want to pass, they are only attending this, whose IQ level is very high. Yes, very good. Ankit Gupta is the first one. Soumya answered it correctly. Riya Jaiswal, wrong, beta. 33,000 is a correct answer. How 33,000? See, 4 plus 12 plus 10 plus 18 minus 14. So this is 30,000. And 30,000 plus 10%, your answer is 33,000. And now what is your GP? GP red pen only 3,000. 33 plus 14. Take a total. 47,000. And now balancing figure. 42. Yes, now here they are getting it at 33. C is receiving it. Internal transfer, don't take a total. I always prefer don't take a total. Yes, 33,000 is a correct answer. So this is 3,000. 42,000, 42,000. And total is 12,000. 13 plus 20 plus 15 plus 12. 60,000. And this is also 60,000. So GP ratio is 6:3:3. Let's check the answer. 6:3:3. Now beta, all these expenses you have to divide. All these expenses you have to divide in which ratio? 6:3:3. 6:3:3. Every answer, yes, salary. Now you can divide it in 6:3:3. Yes, you can take a screenshot of P&L. P&L account, yes. Now every expenses, divide it in the ratio of 6:3. एक सेकंड ना बेटा. 6:3:3. बेटा इजी नहीं है, मेन चीज तो अभी चालू होगा. 6:3:3. Previous one was difficult one, beta. That we do not have any other option. So everything will not be easy in CA course. You have to understand this. Everything easy होगा तो कैसे CA बनेगा? फिर बीकॉम की एग्जाम हो जाएगी. Yes. So every expenditure you have to divide it. You can take a screenshot of P&L. So this is a P&L, beta. Yes, you can take a screenshot. ये P&L है आपका. You are getting net loss. This is P&L. And now P&L appropriation. So ratio में divide करना है. It's very simple that you have to divide it in the ratio of 6:3:3, that is 2:1:1. See every expenditure 2:1:1, 2:1:1. Every expenditure is divided in the ratio of 2:1:1. But now very important point. Now this is the concept of closing stock is very important. Opening stock loading you will cancel on the opposite side, debit side का credit में. You are aware of this concept. Opening stock loading is given in the question. Opening stock loading is given in the question that you have to cancel it on credit side. This question is previous study material. We had this question, but now we removed it, but might be chances in exam that you will get the same question. Opening stock, debit side. Normally we write on debit side, but loading is on credit side. So 3,000. So you can check the answer. Now P&L appropriation. So write down, skip some lines for P&L account and then P&L appropriation. Particulars rupees. Particulars rupees. Net loss. So in this question you have two net loss in P&L. What is the net loss total? 4,000. That you will get it by preparing P&L. Okay, beta? So net loss. How much net loss is beta? 4,000. 4,000 is a net loss. And by opening stock loading, opening stock loading is 3,000. 2,000 plus 1,000. 2,000 plus 1,000. 1,000 plus 2,000. Now very important, closing stock loading. Now this is very interesting. Closing stock loading. And please understand, this question is not in study material. Yes, we have very simple questions in study mat, in new study material. This is really difficult one. Understand it properly. See, loading calculation. Write down. Loading calculation. Serial number, particulars, and rupees. So first loading in B's closing stock. B's closing stock loading. Very important. Yes, first one. What is GP ratio of Department A? Of Department A. GP ratio of Department A, 50 upon 150. 50 upon 150. 33.33 percentage. 33.33 percentage. Roman 2. Roman 2. Closing stock of Department B includes element of Department A. Now you have to tell me closing stock of Department B includes element of Department A. Yes, waiting for your answer. Closing stock of Department B includes loading. Now this 4,000, 14,000 is not of only internal transfer. Very, very important concept. This closing stock consists of, this 14,000 consists of two elements. One is own element. Now understand it. Please understand. It's not simple. 14,000 closing stock. Now those students, this question is not in your new study material. This was in old study material and might be, yes, I asked you this question for 16 marks. See, B departments own manufacturing. Own manufacturing means it is not inclusive of any loading, own consumption and own wages, 22,000. And internal transfer is 18,000. So this 14,000 consists of two elements. Sir, what about opening stock? We will assume FIFO method. FIFO method, it is transferred to another department, 33,000. We will assume FIFO method. So this 14,000 closing stock, understand it. This 14,000 closing stock consists of two elements. One is own and second one is internal transfer. And only internal transfer includes loading. So closing stock, understand, closing stock consists of two parts. So for example, if I get material from department A, I am department B, 50 rupees, and my own cost is 70. Suppose some goods I sold and some goods are closing stock. Assume 20 rupees is my closing stock. So this 20 consists of not only which is transferred from A. So 50 is transferred from A. In the ratio of 50s to 70, I will consider this 20. And which is received from department A is only consisting of loading. Own cost does not have any loading. एक बार हिंदी में देखो, मैंने 50 रुपया का मटेरियल मुझे ए से आया और बी से मेरा खुद का मैन्युफैक्चरिंग, मैं डिपार्टमेंट बी हूं, मेरा खुद का मैन्युफैक्चरिंग कॉस्ट 70 रुपीज है. सो 50 और 70 ये मेरा टोटल कॉस्ट हुआ. उसमें से कुछ गुड्स मैंने बेचा और 20 का मटेरियल मेरे पास अभी भी है. तो ये 20 रुपया किससे बना हुआ है? ये बना हुआ है कुछ डिपार्टमेंट ए से आया हुआ और कुछ मैंने ओन कंज्यूम किया हुआ. अभी जो ओन कंज्यूम किया है उसमें लोडिंग नहीं, उसमें लोडिंग नहीं है. लोडिंग किसमें है? लोडिंग जो डिपार्टमेंट ए से आया हुआ है सर. डिपार्टमेंट ए से आया हुआ उसमें लोडिंग है, तो मैं उतने ही प्रपोर्शन का लोडिंग कैंसिल करूंगा. सर बहुत ट्रिकी कॉन्सेप्ट है, पर बेटा करना ही पड़ेगा. ट्रिकी है इसलिए तो सीए कोर्स है. सो 20 रुपया जो बचा है क्लोजिंग स्टॉक, ये दो घटकों से बना हुआ है, दो एलिमेंट से बना हुआ है. एक खुद का मैन्युफैक्चरिंग, खुद की कॉस्ट, और एक ए से आया हुआ. सर खुद के इसमें कैसे लोडिंग होगा? खुद के इसमें लोडिंग नहीं होगा सर. सर फिर किसमें लोडिंग होगा? जो ए से आया हुआ है उसमें लोडिंग है. समझ में आया? समझ में आया क्या आपको? यस, वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट कॉन्सेप्ट. सो क्लोजिंग स्टॉक ऑफ डिपार्टमेंट बी includes element of department A. Now what is closing stock? Closing stock 14,000. And in that, so this is closing stock of B. And what is received from A? Received from A is 18,000. And what is total cost? Total cost for B, 12 plus 10 plus 18. 12,000 plus 10,000 plus 18,000. Yes, sir. Now got this concept. So 14,000. So 12 plus 10 plus 18. So I'm getting 40,000 is my total cost. And out of this only 18,000, sir. Only 18,000. It includes loading. Okay. So out of 40,000, 18,000 from A. So my stock is 14,000. So what is the element of A in that closing stock? 14 into 18 divided by 40. कहां से सर लाते हैं हमारी ICI ये questions? ICI, yes, very good question. 6,300 is a closing stock of Department A in which it includes loading of Department A. So though my stock, so see, in 14,000 stock, I received from A only 6,300 and remaining is my own cost. Remaining is my own cost. सर आज तो खोपड़ी बाहर आएगा सर. इतना सोचा है आज. मार्कअप, मार्कडाउन एंड वन मोर कॉन्सेप्ट. अभी तक खत्म नहीं हुआ है, अभी तो शुरू हुआ है. सी में तो और मजा आएगा. सी में तो और कॉम्प्लेक्स इज वेरी कॉम्प्लेक्स प्रॉब्लम. ओके सर, जिगर है तो समझेगा. 14,000 minus 6,300. 7,700 is own cost. But we are not concerned about this 6,300. We are concerned. Okay. Sir, what is the loading element? So unrealized profit 1 into 2, 2,100. Sir, 2,100 is 6,300 into 33.33%, sir. Sir, got this concept. Very beautiful and complex question. Yes. So, sir, अभी तो सिर्फ closing stock of B हुआ है. Now we have to see closing stock of A. Sorry, C. C का closing stock and B का loading. Wait. But B is getting goods from A. So in closing stock of C, there are two loadings. One of B and one of A. Sir, confused. Wait. Understand. Yes. So 14,000 consists of total. And we want only A element. So A element is only 18,000. Okay. So loading is not in whole cost. Loading सिर्फ A से आए हुए में है. So A से कितना आया? 18,000. कड़क क्वेश्चन सर, कड़क. आज तो खोपड़ी बाहर आया सर. आज तो बहुत डेंजर सेशन था. आज का कॉन्सेप्ट ही अलग लेवल का था. डिपार्टमेंटल सर, डिपार्टमेंटल स्टूडेंट्स हो गए आज हमारे मेंटल बेटा. यस, टुडेज क्वेश्चंस वेरी हेवी सेशन. यस, हाँ बेटा, ये क्वेश्चन समझने को जिगरा लगता है. वही तो बोला मैं. सीज क्लोजिंग स्टॉक. कमजोर दिल वाले आज का सेशन देखना ही मत. सीज क्लोजिंग स्टॉक, सीरियल नंबर, पर्टिकुलर्स, रुपीज. नाउ सीज क्लोजिंग स्टॉक और मजा आएगा. नाउ देयर आर टू रेशियोज. जीपी रेशियो ऑफ ए 33.33%. GP ratio of B. Yes. What is the GP ratio of B? 10 upon 110. 9.900909. Up to 4 digits. Beta, departmental chapter is easy. First 2 sessions. Third session, memorandum markup and these concepts are tricky. Remaining questions are nothing beta. It's very simple. Only 4 questions you have to do. This chapter is easy, Afrin Khanji. It's not at all difficult. Only बेटा 4 to 5 questions will be difficult only. नहीं तो सीए कोर्स कैसे बोला जाएगा? फिर तो कोई भी एरा गेरा सीए हो जाएगा. बेटा ऐसा नहीं होगा. कोर्स तो मजा आना ही चाहिए. Something must be difficult. So GP ratio of A and GP ratio of B. We have finished with these two. Now last part. Closing stock of C. Element of B. So element of B, beta, C is getting closing stock. C's closing stock 8,000 totally from B. Okay, there is no own cost. There is no own cost. Everything they got from B. Everything they got from B. Okay, so here closing stock of C, element of B, full 8,000. Full 8,000. But wait. Now very important. And B is getting stock from A. So in seed stock, only B's element is not there. A element is also there in this 8,000. So in this 8,000, in this closing stock, A element is also present. And what is A's element? Arey sir, abhi to kiya na. A's element in closing stock is 18 upon 40,000. So this is very, very important concept. Mark 5-6 star marks. 18 upon 14,000. Wait. Not whole 8,000. So 8,000 minus loading of B. Loading of B. Okay. 8,000 is C's closing stock and loading of B 8,000 into 9.090909 percentage 727. Okay. So 727 loading we are going to cancel. This I received from B. So I received from, yes, 727, 7273. Understand once. See, A is transferring mal to B. B is transferring to C. But here, no own cost. When it transfers to C, C does not have any. And when B also has some own cost of A, received from A plus own cost of B. And here there is no own cost of C, only received from B. Now what is the amount? 8,000. At what price they are sending? 100 ka mal 110 mein. So 8,000 into 10 divided by 110. So what is the loading of B? So this is a profit of B. And what is the cost to B? So cost to B, 8,000 minus 727, 7273. So cost to B is 7273. And what is profit of A in that? 150, 150. Whether 7273 whole profit, A has whole profit? No, because there is own cost of B also. So out of 7273, from A they are getting 18,000. In last only we understood 18,000 divided by 40,000. So own cost to B, 7273 into 18,000 divided by 40,000. How much is the cost which is received from A? 3273. And what is the profit of that? 3273 into 50 upon 150. 3273 into 50 upon 150. So 1091 and 1091 plus 727. There are two loadings in C's closing stock. C consists of received from B and B consists of received from A. So C's closing stock, sir, khopdi bahar. C's closing stock to loading. C's closing stock to loading. Very, very important, sir. Yes. If I take only simple problems, your confidence will get increased. But in exam, you are not going to pass. So always think for higher level problems. So 8,000 minus 727. So what is the loading beta? 7273 into 18,000 divided by 40,000. So closing stock of A, element of A in the closing stock of C is 3273. 3273. Yes. And Roman 3, now unrealized profit. Unrealized profit. Element of B. Element of B, 8,000. GP ratio of B. So 8,000 into 9.09%. Already calculated. 727. And element of A. Element of A, 3273 into 33.33. $1091. So total will be 1817. 1818. 1818. And this is the loading of C, 1818. So what is the new concept? New concept is that in B's closing stock, only one loading. But in C's closing stock, B is loading and B is receiving from A. Therefore, A is loading. So there are total two loadings. Think on this. Okay. Very easy. So 1818, 1818 plus 2100. So total loading 2100 plus 1818. So total loading 3918. Let's check the answer with ICI. 3918. Yes. 3918 is a closing stock loading, B plus C. Beta, not easy, but himmat nahi harni aapko. Don't lose hopes. Please solve it once again. Tell me in next session, sir, I understood it. Positive replies I want. Beta, these problems are tricky. That's why that topic was in advanced account. And now we moved it to group 1. But don't lose hope. Sir, it's easy. Always say, sir, it's easy. So what I will take revision in last 5 minutes. Don't worry. I will take a revision. But 3918, you are going to write it in P&L appropriation. So in P&L appropriation, you will write 3818 and balancing figure will be your by net loss after unrealized profit. So this is 4818. Final answer. P&L appropriation, you will write 3818. Working note. Yes. But a 727 we have to deduct. A is loading. See, one more time. See beta. A is sending 100 ka mal 150 mein. And B is sending 100 ka mal 110 mein. Last time. Okay. So, here A is profit. So I am drawing this diagram A, B, C, A to B, B to C. But beta, when A is sending to B, so here B's cost, A cost plus own consumption. And C's cost is only received from B. Now what is the material they are receiving from A, C? C's closing stock includes B's element. Correct hai? Now 100 ki cheez 110. So 8,000 into 100 upon 110. So this is 7272. This is cost to B. And beta, cost to B. whether whole cost, so beta this is 727 is a loading, and 7272 multiplied by own manufacturing is total 22,000 and 18,000 is received from A. So only 18,000 we will consider for loading. And so B's element in 7272, A's element is 3273. And this is of 150, 150. So 3273 multiplied by 50 upon 150. So loading will be 1091. So 1091 plus 727 is a final loading. So in C's closing stock, there are two loadings. C के क्लोजिंग स्टॉक में बेटा B का होगा, पर B को किससे आया? A से आया. तो B को A से कितना आया? 18,000. उसका खुद का भी है 40,000. सो ये डायग्राम आपको पूरा पिक्चर क्लियर कर देगा, पूरा पिक्चर क्लियर कर देगा. यस यस, दूसरों का प्रॉफिट इसलिए लेना है क्योंकि हर एक के इसमें लोडिंग है. ठीक है, सो दिस इज वेरी समथिंग इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन. आई होप यू अंडरस्टूड इट नाउ. ठीक है, चलो, नहीं समझा तो वापस वीडियो देख लेना. एंड लास्ट, यस, आज एक्चुअली मुझे बेसिक एंट्रीज करवानी थी, पर ठीक है, बहुत ही कॉम्प्लिकेटेड प्रॉब्लम्स थे. सो विल टेक अ रिवीजन इन लास्ट 5 minutes एंड टेक अ स्क्रीनशॉट ऑफ दैट illustration number 1. Yes, take a screenshot. That assignment problem 1 is very easy. Assignment problem 1. It's very easy. Okay. And 25% and 50%, 25%, 75% DBR. So it's a P&L appropriation. It's easy question. Yes, beta, Siddhant, होंगे beta, don't worry. चलो. So beta, what today, in today's session, first thing, what is important? Chalo, fatas se. What is important in today's session? Markup, markdown. Sanket sir is telling that opening stock markup, markdown, you have to deduct from opening stock, closing stock markdown, you have to deduct from closing stock. But as per new study material, it is adjusted in profit and loss account. So profit and loss account को markdown लिखा है. किसका markdown होगा? Sales markdown plus opening stock markdown. And if closing stock markdown is there, you have to deduct it. They directly consider P&L account, but yes, you have to understand how they have calculated that P&L account ka markdown. So P&L account, yes, you have to write it on the credit side. On the debit side, you are going to cancel it. In my way, you will cancel it in markup account, but I say is directly considering it in the profit and loss account. But suppose if you solve that TYK number 4, again, that is by my method. Okay. So in TYK 4, they have not changed the answer, but in TYK illustration number 5, yes, I will recommend to change the answer of TYK also. Otherwise, we will change the answer of, according to my way, that illustration number, last illustration. So markup markdown concept is very easy, that you are cancelling loading in the markup account, that you have to understand. Second one today we have seen that complex problem, very complex problem. Element of A, profit of A is inclusive of loading in the closing stock of B, and C's closing stock loading of two elements of B also and A also. B cancel that 727, and then whatever profit you are getting multiplied by 18 upon 40, because B has own cost also. So that is not inclusive of loading. Own cost, no loading. Only received from A is loading. जो खुद की cost है उसमें loading नहीं है. मतलब 22,000 में लोडिंग नहीं है, 18,000 में सिर्फ लोडिंग है. सर ये बहुत बढ़िया कॉन्सेप्ट थी कि 18,000 में लोडिंग है और ओन कॉस्ट में लोडिंग नहीं है. पर बेटा सी का तो क्या था, सी का ओन कॉस्ट है ही नहीं. सो नहीं तो मेरे जैसा पेपर बनाने वाला रहता तो सी का भी ओन कॉस्ट दिया होता, पर आईसीए ने एटलीस्ट आप पे रहम किया कि सी का ओन कॉस्ट दिया नहीं. सो देयर इज नो ओन कॉस्ट इन सी डिपार्टमेंट, इट हैज ओनली बी डिपार्टमेंट स्टॉक का. ये सर बहुत कॉम्प्लिकेटेड था, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. प्रॉब्लम कॉम्प्लिकेटेड रहेगा। प्रैक्टिस से मुझे पता है मेरे स्टूडेंट्स ये प्रॉब्लम छोड़ने वालों में से नहीं है, दे विल रीवॉच दिस सेशन और वो सॉल्व करके रहेंगे। सो बेस्ट ऑफ लक फॉर नेक्स्ट सेशन। इनकम्प्लीट records we are going to see it in detail. So we solved almost all questions of departmental account. This is a small chapter, only last 3 problems are difficult, remaining problems you also know it's very easy. Okay, try to solve all these illustrations. Watch this session once again if you are thinking ki sir this is complicated one. Third session is always difficult one, last session. Okay, so we will meet in the next session. Please revise bill of exchange entries in next session. Bill of exchange की entries revise करना and try to get debtors creditors account. So this is the request to all of you कि revise bill of exchange topic, at least entries of bill of exchange, and try to find out pro formas, because next chapter is really very important. Don't miss it, because basics will be covered in only next chapters. Basics are very important for next chapter. Thank you, and we will meet on Saturday. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. हाँ जी, हाँ जी।